He's saying effectively, you can go ahead and still be compatible with everything you've stood for. Remember in 2016 campaign, the moment that the president took down Jeb Bush, it was over the Iraq war. He said it was a big fat mistake. You got sucked into a war that was a forever war that didn't end. It's hard to say how, it's so endemic to Trump's appeal when you talk to people at Trump rallies, the idea that those days are gone. Yet Trump, if he goes ahead, we don't know how it's going to end up. It could start with shock and awe. It will have all sorts of reverberations. He becomes the interventionist that he always decried. And that's why there's so many splits right now in the Republican Party and the MAGA movement.
And one of the most interesting sentences from that long statement we saw from the vice president, I thought, was where he said he is only interested in using the American military to accomplish the American people's goals. I mean, Dana, that is not an outright rejection of the use of the American military. It actually sure sounds like he is priming the American public for the possibility of the U.S. getting directly involved. We're not saying that we know for sure this is going to happen, but all of the body language that we are seeing from this lengthy statement certainly suggests that this possibility is very much out there. I mean, you couple that with President Trump suddenly deciding to cut short a foreign trip, and a lot of signs are headed in that direction. I will just say one reason that I think this just is so remarkable, the possibility, the potential of this kind of intervention, is that President Trump, as a candidate and right before he was sworn in, was so determined to not have wars on his plate as he was getting sworn in. He didn't want the war in Ukraine. He certainly didn't want the conflict in Gaza. He didn't want this war to be fully blown out between Israel and Iran. And now here he is, a couple days in, with the the fires being exchanged, seriously, apparently contemplating the possibility of the U.S., as Stephen said, becoming an interventionist country.